all you wonderful viewers. We are going to be doing the U.S. Battle Royale. There are no other countries, only U.S. states. Let's begin. So the first thing that happens in this alternate reality is that Texas, with it being massive, goes, hey, I want a bit of Mexico. So they take a bit of Mexico. And not wanting to be outdone, California decides that it's going to also take some territories, such as Baja California, and also all the other territories, making California one of the biggest, not the strongest. Texas was arming themselves, but over here in the south, well, Texas is the south, but it's more southwest than southeast, so in the southeast. South Carolina decides to union itself with North Carolina, forming the great state of Carolina, to be beneficial for themselves. And this makes them pretty strong, and, well, not wanting to also be outdone. Mississippi and Alabama were like, are you my cousin? Because Alabama soon did a union with Mississippi. Now they were pretty large. And something else that happened was the First War. It started when West Virginia decided, I think I'm gonna fight Virginia. When Virginia said they didn't want to invade West Virginia. And then New York was like, hey, you know what? I don't like... Well, it was actually started by New Jersey, who proceeded to which took New York. New York didn't like that and retaliated by completely annihilating them. But you're wondering, why isn't this war ended? Main reason was Virginia was having a bit of an issue because Ohio kind of wanted this territory. So they bought it. And with that, something else happened. Maine was like, you know what? Economic opportunity. So they proceeded to invade, which was more or less just kicking out anybody who's already living there. But a bunch of the northeast people decided, you know what? I want these. So everyone was like, yeah, I'm gonna take a bit of Canada. Woohoo, Canada! But not everyone went in on this. But you can always remember that the major one to do this was Alaska. I'm sorry I had to think there for a second. And, well, it was a lot of stuff that was given over to everyone. Everyone after, basically just kicking out all the Canadians was like, yes, now we own all these territories. They basically had to decide who wants what. Well, also what happened was New Hampshire took over Vermont and took some territories. Maine took over a lot of really not that important territories. More or less, it was an economic adventure. It was more or less economic. And then New York wanted all these territories, completely blocking out anyone else who wanted them. But Ohio was able to get these territories, and Michigan got these. Yeah, they got all of Quebec and Labrador, but not Newfoundland or Newfoundland. I still don't know how to pronounce that. And then the grossest border was made when New Hampshire was like, yeah, I want these. Minnesota also, wanted territory, like any state would. And was like, yeah, look at all this territory I own. And you have to remember, everything that they own now might not stay there later. Now, this is not meant to be harmful to anyone. I am not hating on anyone. This is all just for entertainment. It is the theater. Anyways, so Washington owned a lot of territories now. So, that was nice. Alaska owning a lot. That is going to be the final episode of this. This is going to be the first episode and just the first episode. Goodbye and sayonara.